I've been playing around with ruggedized cameras, these Sport DV cameras. Uh, they're not bad at all for a cheap camera. My only gripe is they all depend on a ring, and the little bushing falls out, and all their mounting systems all go to that one ring. If the little bushing falls out, you're just screwed. Uh, Here, I set this one up to work on my rifle, and what I did is I bought a flashlight mount. It wasn't quite sized right, so I just put stainless steel shim stock in there until I got her tightened down. And this, of course, go on a Picatinny mount or a Weaver mount. And you can buy all sorts of mounts to go like on top of the rifle. That way, you're not having to crowd this in next to the scope. You can just go ahead and put it on top of the rifle, and it's dedicated with that. I've had pretty good luck with this Luminex. It's waterproof and rugged. It kind of saved my butt on vacation. My main camera got stolen, so I ended up having to do Europe on this thing and my cell phone. Nothing fancy about it. There's no Wi-Fi, there's no geolocating, but it does work pretty good. And I took all the mounting stuff for this, all fit in this 1/4 screw. I think all the cameras I own, all have the exact same thread on there, so I was able to use all the mounts that came with this, and it came with quite a few, and run this. And I've made quite a few videos on my motorcycle. I just bolted this thing with the crash bar, and I'm going to be taking the crash bar off soon, so against my better judgment, I bought a GoPro, since this is a standard in ruggedized cameras. And of course, the heart of the whole thing is, of course, the little box it goes in, a case, and it comes with a waterproof, and not waterproof but good for sound. I was a little disappointed in the context of the box. I thought there'd be a wireless remote in there, because this comes with the capability for wireless remote. That didn't come with one. You can access that, turn on the wireless if you need to. By default, I got it set to turn on because I want to control it. The app for my cell phone works just excellent. I can turn it on, turn the camera on, turn it off, change the mode, change all the settings, everything it takes to get through this little menu here. It's a lot easier to do with the phone. Excuse me. Your power button, shutter button, and wireless, so you can access that. In the box came this little vibration, I guess this little vibration mount, and also make sure that thing didn't pop loose. And of course the knob. And this is a flat one. And then they have one with a little arch on it for mounting on helmets. And quite a few manuals and warranty. Yeah, let's see, I forgot to put that in there. One little short little USB cord. I'm not sure which one it is. I think that's B micro or sub micro. I think. I don't know. I'll have to look. It's the same one for Windows type devices. Anyway, my endless fascination for rugged cameras. This is my latest one. And one thing I noticed is the god-awful amount of accessories. If you want to mount this, a foot off your helmet, or 2 feet off your helmet, you can do that. Put it on your surfboard. You can have the mount swivel around, facing each way, any way you want. Clamp it on the roll bar. Anything you want to do. The amount of accessories for these things is just endless. Also, I noticed there's little safety tethers you can get that'll feed in there, and you can, make sure if this sticker goes loose, then maybe that safety tether will catch it. So far, I'm pleased with the quality of the video. This thing didn't do too good at all in the dark. Well, it's worthless in the dark, and also if there's a strong backlight, it's also not too good in that either. But in normal lighting conditions where the lighting's pretty even, it does pretty good. Anyway, now GoPro person.